Yes, so Enlightenment now won me a lot of unearned friends among Buddhists, but it isn't about that kind of enlightenment. It really is about the ideals that came out of the Enlightenment of the 18th century. I tried to document that progress was not a matter of optimism, not a matter of seeing the bright side, of seeing the glass as half full, but it was an empirical hypothesis that could be tested. That is, if we agree on what is good, and I think most people would agree that it's better to be alive than dead, better to be well-fed than hungry, better to be well than sick, better to be affluent than poor, better to be educated than illiterate and ignorant, better to be happy than unhappy, and so on. All of these things can be measured, and if they've increased over time, that would be progress. And I had 75 graphs, and most of them have increased over time. Now, never in a straight line, never even monotonically, which is to say always increasing and never decreasing. All of them have dips along the way. Now, having been reminded of the fact that progress is a real empirical phenomenon, it's natural to think, and people in the 19th century did think, that there is a force in the universe that somehow lifts us ever upward. Now, this would be a miracle, and as you can probably tell from my remarks so far tonight, I don't believe in miracles. And this progress wasn't a miracle. The reason that there are fewer famines is that people like Sadhguru advocated conserving soil and vigorous hybrids and synthetic fertilizer and crop rotation. The reason that lifespans more than doubled is because of sanitation and antibiotics and blood transfusion. And for every one of the dimensions of progress, there was a cause. If we understand those causes correctly, and it's not easy to do it because lots of things happen at once, so it's not so easy to disentangle them and figure out what the primary cause was. But the benefit of understanding progress is that we can have more of it. That is, not by relying on any miracle, but by doing the things that worked in the past and that are likely to work in the future. Conversely, it means that if those causes of progress are neutralized, we could get stasis or regression. And indeed, there are periods in which various events happen that are regressions, not progress. The war in Ukraine is a prime example. And I would say that that is exactly what would happen if one of the causes of the increase in peace over the last 75 years, namely the replacement of a valorization of national glory and greatness by the well-being of men, women, and children,